Good morning. Welcome to the morning chat. Ooh, child, where I need to get a cameraman so that they can do my cameras for me so I don't look like a loser. But in time, I've only been in this, I've been only doing this for about a year and a half. Okay, so that part. So as I grow and do it, I'm going to get better. Okay, so again, welcome to the morning chat. How you doing? I hope you all had a wonderful uh rest last night. It's Thursday. We're almost to Friday. And so I hope y'all had a wonderful rest. Morning announcements. I did not post Tuesdays. I did not post Tuesday's morning chat. I have not edited and posted it, posted Tuesday's chat or yesterday's. Well, I didn't have a yesterday's chat, and I'm gonna tell you why today. Ooh, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Okay. Also, another morning announcement to remind you, I do a Facebook Live on the way to work. It's called The Morning Rise with AKARA. That's exclusively for Facebook, just so that I can get some content up there as well. Since I haven't figured out yet how to, when I go live here, it also goes live and saves and posts to Facebook as well. Because you all know that Instagram and Facebook are the same company, right? Well, they're not the same. They're not the same entity, but they in the same fam. Okay, so that's all we have for today. Um, just let's get into it. I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible. Last night, lately, the last couple of days, I've been hearing about this Scott Storch. Not that he didn't exist, but I'm surprised that I didn't recognize him. I'm being nosy. I'm being nosy. I'm being nosy. I got this big picturesque window, and I'm 50, and I'm nosy. So I see something moving at the side of my eye, and I recognize it's a car moving. I'm like, ooh, which neighbor is that? Are they going to work like I should be going? Which I'll be going in a few minutes. Um, about Scott Storch, and I'm like, this little white boy, he's a famous producer in hip hop and music, and he worked with Beyonce and Jay Z and a lot of these top artists. I'm like, who's this little white boy? Well, not a little white. Who's this white man? Who this white man? And I'm realizing it's like he was there all the time. He said he didn't want to be known as. He started out playing piano for the Roots, and it's funny when I first saw him, and I saw a documentary that he did, and it wasn't called The Piano Man, and I'm like, oh, and he was playing everything on the piano. He self-taught himself piano. So he's doing a lot of piano playing. I said, oh, he's a piano man. He's the one that arranges, who adds the piano hook to these songs. And I'm realizing he worked a lot with Dre. And I realized, Dre is a good producer. But the way Scott Storch talked about him, he said he knows talent. He's a good conductor. Okay, he knows how to bring out things. Just like Beyonce can sing, and that's another thing I learned. I decided, and she was on one of the documentaries about Scott Storch, and she was in the studio. I was like, you know what? I was one that believed that Beyonce wasn't a singer, and I still don't think she's a singer. I do think that she can sing though. She has a really nice voice, So I kind of, if I've done any videos say that Beyonce can't sing, I agree with I do with what's this Trick Daddy. She can't sing. She can't blow the house down. Not for me. Okay, Beehive, don't come for me. Pray for me. But I have come to the conclusion that she's a much better singer than I thought she was. Okay, much better. She might be able to hold toe to toe, blow for blow, like a singer like Jennifer Hudson. Okay, she just might. Yeah, they're just two different styles. Okay, so I'm learning a lot about this white man who has contributed very heavily to the hip hop and R&B music. So I learned something. So let's go ahead and get into the main topic. Yesterday on the way to work, or the reason why I did not do my lives from home, my regular morning chats, was because I was tired. And I had to think about me because I had gotten up early to do something for my son, like really early, like 2 o'clock in the morning early, to do something for my son. And I didn't get home until 3. And then once I was up, it was hard for me to go to sleep. So I used that little 6:30. I slept until 7:45 until I actually had to get up, throw a dress on, and brush my teeth and get on out the door. And on there, so I said I had to think about myself. I chose me yesterday morning. Well, later in the morning. I chose my son early in the morning, but then I chose myself. Okay. It didn't really put me out. It was actually perfect for me to be able to drop him off and come home. But there was no way I was going to get on this screen, do something for free. Now, if you paid me, I might have thought about coming in, clocking in, punching the clock to bring y'all videos. But y'all ain't paying me yet. Look at this face. Y'all gonna pay to do this because I love doing it. Okay? That's why I come on here. Even now, where I want to sleep in again, I can't do it to him twice. I can't do it to him twice. Somebody listens to this every day. They just aren't. They don't chime in during the live. Y'all be watching me. I know you be watching me. Y'all be looking. Okay? Y'all not just watching those. Trust me. Y'all, this is going to be something that people are going to pull back. You know what AKARA said that time years ago. When I make it up here, y'all gonna pull all this stuff later and be like, "Oh, I don't like what she said." They're gonna drag me for something I did today, 10 years from now. That's if we're still here and not wrapped it up and the earth gone to hell. Okay. So yeah. So that's what I chose me. So the topic is to choose you. Okay. It's okay to choose other people before yourself every now and again. But girl, baby boys, son, daughters, men, women, both. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you identify, you take care of yourself first. And if you feel like, oh, that's selfish, well, you're doing it for your family. You're doing it for your loved ones. Okay? If you need to take some time off, you're doing it for your job, whether they recognize it or not. Now, if they don't recognize it and they let you go because you took time for yourself, then they lost the good work. Okay? But don't let it be said that you went to work and you weren't feeling it, and then you snap on off on somebody and then you lose your job. It just happened to a coworker of mine. Okay? Talk to your human resources. Talk to someone if you're feeling very stressed at your job, continually stressed, unnecessarily. If you're experiencing continual stress, you need to talk to HR. They might have something that will help you out, someone you can talk to for real that's not them. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you could, if you can't, if you don't feel like you can go to your management, or go to the higher, look, I need to talk, I'm really stressed out. You know what I'm saying? So that point. So auntie. But let's get into being controversial because I'm about to be real black magic right now to you all because I'm there. I am grabbing. I am dream snatching this morning. Choose yourself. Treat yourself well. Go on that vacation. If you can get away with not paying that bill until you get back, you better do it. But go on a vacation. Okay? I learned the hard way. For years, at least 25 years, I never went on a vacation. I was too busy working trying to raise my son. I never took my son on a vacation. Do you understand me? I never took my son on vacation. Thank God for my mom and my dad. God rest their souls. Thank God for his father side of the family, his grandfather, you know what I'm saying? For taking my son on vacation. But I never took my son on vacation. No, that I just lied. God just said, girl, you took him to Dominican Republic for his birthday. You went on an ultimate vacation. I did that for his 16th. That's the type of mom I am. I asked him, and I had the money to do it. Okay, so me as a mom with money that I could do it, I'm gonna ask what you want to do for your 16th birthday. I want to go to Dominican Republic because he had Dominican friends. So of course he wanted to go to Dominican Republic. I'm like, I'm down. I'm down. It wasn't what I expected, but it was better than I thought. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot on that trip. Well, for a long time, all I did was work, raise a son, work, raise a son. I rarely went on a vacation. And when I did leave, take off work, it was either for my son because he was sick or on occasion. Well, no, even when I went on retreats with the church, it was when I was in between jobs. But that was a retreat. It wasn't vacation. It wasn't go somewhere, get on a plane, go somewhere, kick your feet up and let somebody else take care of you. Okay. You don't have to report into work. You don't have to answer your phone. It was not vacation. You need your vacation. Now, let me talk about the fact that America is not built for their employees to have vacation, but they make it look like they do. Okay, your job is required to give you at least 2 weeks of vacation leave or paid time off from off the break. You can either earn it per paycheck or they give it to you up front. Okay. The advantages and disadvantages of having like a week of sick and a week of vacation. The disadvantages is one is specifically for vacation and you have to say, hey, I'm taking off for vacation and it's only a week. Or having it separated like that. And you can only take your sick leave when you're actually sick. Okay. And that back in the day, that's the way they did it back in the day when I was younger and I was working. So you would have to come with a doctor's note to say, I was prescribed to take off today or that it would not be well for me to come into work so that I could get paid for that time off. And vacation, of course, was like I'm going on vacation. It was clear. And you usually said that you didn't say, oh, I'm going on vacation 2 days before you leave. You had to put that in months in advance so that they know and are prepared, which they're never prepared. I mean, AKA, FYI meant they're never, they never are ready for you to be on vacation. Okay? They are never ready for you to be on vacation. Some aren't. Some actually do prepare. They have someone that's going, that's like, can you take your vacation this week instead of that week? Because so and so is going to be out, and I'm going to need you to be here to cover her for that week. Or y'all orchestrate when y'all take off. If you see on the calendar that a car is going to be out August 15th through the 16th or through the 20th, you know what I'm saying? Try not to be out if you don't have to during that week. Hello. Hello. You know what I'm saying? A good manager is going to say, pay attention to the calendar and try not to take your vacation on the same week that your coworker is taking vacation. Okay. A bad manager is going to just let people take off whenever the hell they want to take off and then get mad because there's no one in the office. Okay. And only take off if you have to take off, like you're actually sick. You know what I'm saying? That part. So that is the way I would manage if I was a manager. My people, I would tell them instead of discouraging them for taking off at the last minute, just be aware of your coworkers when they are taking off on vacation. Some things you can't control. And no one should ever feel like their job is more important. Let me tell you something. And yes, if an employee or coworker is watching this, hear me and hear me very well. Everything outside of that office is more important to me than my job. When I'm there, I'm there. But everything, anything, climate change is more important than that job. Let me tell you why. Because when you are burnt out and turned out, that job is going to fire you and replace you with someone who is less qualified because they don't know that job like you do. Give 100% when you're there. Be there. Okay? But if you're not feeling well, if you're having a bad attitude, if you're not feeling well emotionally, physically, mentally, stay your ass. I know I whispered that, so let me say it louder for those that was in the back. Stay your ass home. If your employer threatens to fire you, if you take time off, they might be doing you a favor. Maybe this job isn't for you. You clearly are not for your employer if they're willing to let you go because you took off so you don't snap off. Take care of you. Do not allow employers, friends, family, the world push you to burnout. You control whether you're able to be burnt out or not. Okay? You control that. You, 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 you control that. Okay? Because when you're gone, they will cry and they will mourn your death. But you know what they're going to do? They're going to live on. Them bills, well, just nobody's going to pay that. Guess what? Georgia Power will find they're going to give money somewhere else. Okay? Don't break your neck to pay bills, but also live below your means. Take it from a sister that got herself back in that trap again. Live below your means. You don't need them brand new shoes. You want them. Work, save, get those new shoes. But don't go out there and buy it with a credit card. Okay, you want to go on vacation? You know, um, save up, prepare, research, figure out, okay, if I do this and do that, I can spend this or that. Because that's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm looking at hotels. I'm looking at things that I want to go. I'm like, okay, I can pay this bill. Even if it's like, okay, I don't have enough, I have to pay this bill. Well, this bill can wait until I get back. Even if it's emergent, some things can wait until you get back. Or just plan ahead. If you stay under your means, you can maybe pay your electric bill. Then sometimes they don't let you do your utilities like to pay in advance the money. But maybe you could pay your rent 2 months at ahead of time so that you can have that extra money. Or maybe you could pay your car note, two car payments at once, so that when the week you the month that you decide you to go out of town, you don't have to worry about making a car payment because you've already made that car payment. Or just set aside vacation money. Some banks actually have vacation funds that you can save. Like they have Christmas funds so that you can save up money for Christmas so that you can buy your children and your friends and family gifts. But find a way to be able to save up or prepare for your vacation so you don't come back struggling, looking like that James Brown. I'm like, was sweaty. You know, y'all seen the real. Y'all seen the real. Well, okay. So that's all I have for you all this morning. If you want to hear the recap and for me to rant on about taking care of yourself, okay, go to Facebook in a few minutes and I will be going live as I drive into my day job. Okay. Secondly, if you want to see it later, go to YouTube in a couple of by this weekend. All of them is going to be posted. Hey, it's the life of someone who's working. Once I'm able to make money from this, I can post it on a daily basis. Okay, because Instagram has prevented me from being able to do that. Mm. I said what I said. I love you though. I'm glad you're here because I wouldn't have the show. YouTube, Instagram. Thank you. So I'm not fussing about that, but just hey. Now, if you like my content, please on YouTube like, share, and subscribe. And on Instagram, follow, give me a heart. And if you have some topics that you want me to talk about, you want some auntie wisdom. Okay, I got 50 years on me, 50 and a half years. Hello. Okay, to give you, I am willing to talk about it. Put it in the comments. Don't DM me. Put it in the comments. If you DM me, Instagram, I'm speaking to you. I'm going to send you what it costs if you want my time. Okay? I still got somebody still sitting in my DMs. This is going to cost you this. If you want me to set aside this time, this is when you're going to get that time. And you have me for a whole blankety blank amount of minutes. Okay? But until then, y'all gonna get me free on Instagram. You better pull up on that right here on Instagram and YouTube and on Facebook. Okay? On all other platforms that you might see me going on there. Watch my TikToks and my reels and stuff like that. Come on now. Lastly, last announcement. I want to wish my own one and only favorite son a happy birthday. Today is his birthday. And I was blessed with a gift from God, my son. Happy birthday, Nathan. Johnny Rico Hatcher. I love you. I hope you have the best month of your life. Celebrate like it's your last day on earth. Turn up, turn down, turn around. Okay, you have the best day of your life. You take care of yourself. Okay, love you. Remember, lovies, love yourself, love your neighbor, and stay authentic. Y'all have a good one. Bye.